Welcome back to my Plat to Diamond climbing series. We're going to be playing Olaf in Emerald 1 in the jungle against the Diana. The reason I picked Olaf over my Graves in this matchup was purely because they have a few immobile champions, those being Diana, Viger, and Nautilus. I actually really like playing Olaf into Nautilus because obviously Nautilus is going to be pulling into you. And Olaf likes champions that are in your face, particularly fighters as well. And Zahan, yeah, he has a bit of mobility and he can get around the map, but he's still going to want to fight you in most cases. Kaiser is actually a bit of a counter to Olaf. Any champion with invisibility, dashes, stuff like that, obviously counter Olaf because of his ultimate ability. You want to be sticking on them, getting those ultimate reset auto attack hits. Olaf beats Diana in most all cases really, so it's also another really good counter pick into Diana.
Minions have spawned.
So I want to path with Diana. If she's pathing towards her bot, then I want to start on my red and path towards her. I want to try and find where she's going to be. If she's showing up to this crab, I want to be showing up to this crab as well. So what you can actually do if they sweep your ward here, what you can actually do is run into the top side because you know, unless Viger walked and warded that, you know that Diana hasn't warded there. And playing a champion like Olaf, you can look to basically ego these topside camps knowing that, or she might have fallen back as well, but those camps are spawning, so she'd be off tempo by the time she got here. So you can actually fight if Diana was on this, because she would have been rocking up late. So I could, if I wanted to, push into this. But I'm just going to choose to full clear, because Olaf's a really good full clear champion. You want to stay on tempo. You want to stay clearing as efficient as possible at all times of the game. If these camps are spawning, you want to be resetting and pushing back into those spawning camps, getting your full clears off, playing that full clear style game. Olaf works best when he's ahead. If he's behind, he's just useless. You can't fight anyone. So if you can at least have good farm, then you're going to be viable in most parts of the game. Yeah, we have to assume that Diana's doing Raptors into Krugs, into red, and then pushing into the top side. Because it would be weird for her to run up here and defend. If I had a run around, she would just have to choose to give me those camps. She can't fight me level 1. Yep. So we do what's called accelerated jungling. And that's when you take your top side camps and then leave your bot side camps up on the map so you can pull a level 3 gank off by pathing this way. You could do it through that side if you're on the blue side of the map. Olaf actually thrives when he's low health, so that's why I'm not going base. He gets more auto attack speed, so you can actually clear faster. You can get more ease off because of your auto attack speed as well. See, the lower you are, the faster you clear. He'll be one of the fastest clearers in the game. I reckon he could almost match Karthus at like 20% health. We want to make sure that we're going base and showing up for these Krugs when they spawn. Diana's sneaky. She's a fast clearer. She's going to want to look for you making those mistakes, not being on your respawning camps, and then just she'll look to do sneaky things, steal them away from you, and that's how she'll set you behind. So you need to make sure you're full clearing perfectly. The Diana, oh, she'd be about there. That's why I've pinged, because she would have cleared. She was doing this path, remember, early. Then into her top side, and after scuttle, she would have pushed back into this as it spawned a second time. And that's how we know that she would be in this vicinity of the map. And what I can do now that I have Tiamat is actually look to Dragon, because she probably would have had to have gone B there to get her spawning Gromp. And these aren't actually on the map. So I'm now assuming Diana's in this top side of the map. Can also check Diana's farm after doing that early path. She should have 32 farm after clearing crab and then taking these 2 camps. So Diana's probably on her wolves. Yeah, this... If she goes for this gank, I could actually... These should be... Her bot side camp should be spawning soon as well. So she's going to take crab, then push into her bot side camp. So they're probably not up. Yeah, Riven's really putting herself into an awkward position there. Probably hoping the Twist of Fate used ult. I can't. I need to see their health bars. Yeah, I skipped this camp because I want to defend against any sneaky little play Diana decides to do in that top side after getting that kill. Also, we have grub spawning, so if I can get a full clear off, obviously I can't take Gromp, but if I can clear these camps, I'll be able to reset. Look to either make a play bot side or just reset for the grubs. So I don't really have enough gold to go base. Maybe we can make a play on Zahan. Just got to monitor Riven's ult, who has the ult advantage. Does Riven have Ignite? I think because Riven doesn't have ult, it's kind of a troll play. But we now have the ult advantage. Zahan had to ult out. So I'm just trying to bait Diana back in. She doesn't know I'm here. I don't want to overforce the hand. We know grabs are up. We know Diana used flash. So I just want to take Zahan and then secure grubs. And then look to defend my bot side camps. How can we help this bot side out as well? Now that we've secured grubs, what can we invest into the bot side so they don't fall too far behind? We do want this Jinx to scale into the late game. See? Decided to try to communicate. I haven't been monitoring bot side, so I need the support or the ADC to communicate what has been used in the bot side. And this works perfectly in our favor because Pyke was smart enough to ward against the Diana invade, because Diana would want to trade something on this half of the map for what I've done here. Because she knew that I was topside for so long, these camps have to be up. And that's why she shows here. Now we can actually collapse on her because she was too slow when trading that. As soon as I show here, she should be moving to take this bot side off the map. And this is poor on her behalf because Dragon's spawning as well. Bad that I died because we could have traded this dragon for it. It wasn't very clean. So missed opportunity, especially having Ravenous. And that's why Stridebreaker is really good on Olaf. In most cases, I actually like to run Stridebreaker when playing him in the jungle. Yeah, it was a waste of time, but if we pulled it off, it wouldn't be. So I want to just go back into full clearing. I don't want to fall behind on farm. Even though Zahan's extending here. If I show top, then they're going to make a play for this dragon. So it must be warded. I'm pretty confident we can make a play happen now that I have Ravenous and ult up. We're waiting for TF to spawn because he has ult. Diana doesn't have ult, so we have ult advantage. And this is where Olaf thrives if you can play it perfectly. A little bit of an overextend into the pit from my behalf. I should have just hung around my team better. I think I was just trying to corner that Diana in the dragon pit. We get Diana anyway, so it's worth it. It's never worth getting an early Drake if you're going to get your team aced, or like 4 of them are going to die, because it's 4 players that aren't now. It's 4 players that are now in the base, rather than securing plates, XP, or their jungle camps. And the value of the first and second dragon is nowhere near enough to have 4 players on a death timer for 40 seconds or 30 seconds or whatever it is. So not too bad. We get to... I think I could have played this a little bit better early on, just with aggression and forcing Diana out of her jungle.
Enemy killing spree.
So if she's going to be in my bot side, then she's giving this rift for free. And if you're losing your bot side or your bot tower, you must make sure you're trading any of these 3 objectives, a kill, maybe a shutdown, for what they're doing in that bot side of the map. We're not actually too far behind. It's still 11 for 11. And if we get these shutdowns, we'll catch back up quite easily. So we know my bot side's gone. Just trying to secure what I can before respawn, like spending this gold. I'm going to buy a Hex Drinker. We're going to try and get a Hex Drinker before we play for Dragon. This is... I don't want my team to be here. We don't want to over-force anything in the top side. We want to be warding out this bot side, getting vision, making sure we can play for this Dragon. Because now that I have Hex Drinker, even though Diana's strong, I can definitely 1v1 her. I can definitely look to skirmish with my team to fight against the enemies. That's why I picked Olaf. I know sooner or later I'm going to come out on top if I play this champion correctly into these enemy champions. So a little bit of an overforce, and that's just because TF's in the top side. They're not wanting to play for this Dragon. They're just trying to farm and catch up. So because they're doing that, I pick up on, okay, they're just trying to secure plates. They're just trying to secure farm. I can just go into a full clear. We give this Dragon, you don't want to force this fight. Nah, it's probably, it's fine that TF's here. I don't know why I'm typing. Don't type. It's good that he's trading these plates for this one Dragon. It's allowing for me to catch up on farm. The reason we're not doing good is because we've fallen behind on farm. We're only farming at like 7 CS per minute, or 6 point something. It's not good. Olaf, you need to be like 9 CS per minute for him to stay viable, especially in high elo. So I must be thinking, why am I typing? I picked up on my mistake before, and that's why I just turned chat off. There's no need. It's okay. Just have to stay focused. Continue farming. Continue to be relevant. Don't make overforce plays. Want to get this Jinx ahead. If we can get a couple of kills on Jinx, it's going to be hard for them to focus down. So they're hard focusing me in team fights at this point. It'll come a time where they need to start focusing Jinx, and then I'm going to be just running reckless on the back line. So we don't want to force any fights, just keep farming. Make sure we're not losing towers. It's okay, as long as you're securing your camps and you're not losing these towers, you're picking farm up. If you lose 1 or 2 dragons, it's not the end of the world. You just don't want to be losing barons this early. And if they do try and force a baron at 20 minutes, then yeah, you can collapse on them and they're probably going to get aced for that. Jinx is overextending, I don't want to follow up on it. She needs to just keep farming. And this game's going to get tricky. But we're not going to buy into the trolling teammates, the negativity. We'll just try to stay focused on what our goal is. And yeah, if you've got it, if you're playing into like first champs, definitely make sure you're building that early Hex Drinker. Especially if there's like a Diana Vigar, there's like a dual AP. So I'm charging the threat down. And you can see now that TF has been farming in those side lanes. He's caught up. He's still level 14. He's still viable. He's level 15. And that's why what he was doing earlier wasn't bad at all. He was doing what he should be doing. And then he got to a point where he had enough gold that he figured he had an item power spike. And he was able to join a team fight that was winnable. Damn, so we just missed that because our ult timed out. A ballsy play by Mr. TF pays off. Gets sniped. Yeah, I don't know if that was worth it. Probably better for him to just go base, defend the dragon with our team. Yeah, the good thing about Diana going with this assassin style build is she's not going to be able to one-shot me. Especially after I get Death's Dance. So she's going to be useless. I'm just trying to stick to Vigar as much as possible. You can see how she doesn't have the damage to kill me. It'd be nice to be on Baron, but our team's just not in a position where they can rotate to Baron right now. The wave's just not set up to take all those platings. Or we could have just rotated straight mid and then got platings rather than taking the raptors. So platings before falling back into the enemy jungle is always better. It can be hard. It depends on where the wave is. Like if the wave's all the way pushed up all the way here, then obviously it's going to be hard for you to push these platings. So if you're in a position to just take the camps and your team's not going to move for Baron, then yeah, it's better to full clear their jungle. So I'm just trying to take what I can off the map without dying, because if I die here, we lose Baron. Yeah, this isn't good. Oh no. Yeah, see. I was just too slow taking these. Need to be playing safer, especially when Baron's up.
An ally has been slain. An ally has been slain.
So I was actually troll on my behalf. We lose TF ult because of what I did. We lose Baron. Baron was like, as soon as I die here, of course Baron's gone. He can try and steal it. So the Diana actually overextends and Jinx gets a shutdown. Oh, they're starting to troll. They're just over forcing pressure. If the enemy team just backed off, they got the bot in him. They can set up for this dragon, ward out here, collapse on us if we try and push out. But they overplay their hand, dying here, getting... Diana dies in this position, giving Jinx a shutdown. And then Kai'Sa dies straight after that, giving Jinx another shutdown. So now Jinx is very well in this match. So we need to catch this wave before pushing into this dragon. It's best if you push this out to about here before collapsing on a dragon, because what it's doing is giving the enemy full priority for vision in this whole bot side of the map. And it's actually bad that they went for this dragon. They should have just given it. They need to then re-pressure as 5. They're throwing the game. We pretty much end the game. We'll get close to ending it. Yeah, now we can just end the game. So they threw the game because of this dragon. And Zahan doing whatever he did up the top side. There we have it. Another little win. Reasonably poor game, to be honest. Could have played much better. But it is what it is. Sometimes you just have bad games. Sometimes you have good games. I hope you enjoyed the video today. Thanks for watching.